Stepped into days and the shit so wild, where chaos rules and sanity's exiled. Tech toys and gadgets fill the air. Superheroes talk without a care. In this realm of wires and light, late night sessions feel so right. Insanity's dams we all embrace. A smile found on every.
Hey guys, welcome back again to Dave's Dimension. Welcome back again for another video, or should I say live stream. We were going to do a live stream yesterday, but we had here in the Dimension household, we had a bit of an emergency. Not going to go into it. Just a family situation that kind of throwing things off for a bit, but we are going to keep going. I do apologize for the delay, and I'm doing a late stream because I wasn't going to do a stream tonight because I worked till 9. Just had a late dinner. I want to work on a few other things, but I owed you guys a stream this week, so we're doing a stream. We got David's Life in the chat. We also got Ultra Carzilla in the house. We got David's Life right there. Go ahead and follow his channel. Got some amazing content. Follow Ultra Carzilla. He's got some pretty awesome projects lined up on his Instagram, so please go ahead and check him out. We got Rolando, the multiversal moderator. We got Capitan Spalding. Hey Ruben, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. So I wanted to do a stream. Well, I still have a ton of stuff I need to unbox, right? Plus, if you notice, we changed the setup a little bit. Usually I'm off to the side. We are not doing that because usually I am facing the window and you guys get a little bit of a different view normally. Let's just take this off of motion tracking right now. There we go. So normally you guys see this background. Yes, the place is a mess, excuse it. So normally you see this background. You see I move my monitors around tremendously. So now you got this bit of a background going on. This way you guys can see, well, you can see obviously the grid, the computer I built last year. You obviously can see my 3D printer. You can see the packs. You can see most of my Marvel Legends, my Hasbro stuff, my Back to the Future stuff. Because also, I switched back over to the stand-up desk. So when the need arises, like for Stream for the Cure coming up very soon, we can do stuff like this. Turn on normal tracking. Because since I'm doing the 24-hour live stream, I might want to stand up for some of it. So we're working on a few different things, guys. Because I am still doing the 24-hour live stream that is beginning at midnight. Beginning at midnight, April 26th. So it's Friday at midnight. Actually, technically 12:30, because we're going to be doing the Outer Dimensions podcast on April 25th on Friday night. And then we're going to go directly into the 24-hour live stream for a ride for Roswell Park. So I figured, hey, if I'm feeling kind of tired, maybe we have the stand-up desk so I can stand, get a little blood flowing in the legs. You know, we can move around. Plus, the camera is very responsive, so we have a lot of stuff coming up for the ride for Roswell, by the way, guys. I think we're at 6 or 7. I think we might be at 6 or 7 possible boxes, so 6 or 7 giveaways. We have a Star Wars hot toy we're giving out. We have some G.I. Joe classifieds. We have some Motu turtles that we're giving away. We have a lot of mystery boxes, guys, so if you want in on that, all you got to do is go to the YouTube channel, or you can go to the video description below. Why don't I just show you guys? There we go. So right here we are. Dave's Dimension. I'm in two places at once, guys. So all you have to do is go right here. We got the link for Ride for Roswell to benefit cancer research. All you got to do is click on that. That's going to take you to another page. Let me fix this, guys. Entire screen. That's what we want. So that's going to take you right here. Now, you can just type in whatever amount you want. Minimum is going to be $10. So you type in $10. You can put a little message if you want. And then you're going to go ahead, hit next, and you're going to donate Bob's your uncle. You put in your information. You donate right at the Ride for Roswell right at the Ride for Roswell website. You can do credit card, GPay, PayPal, Venmo, however you want. You donate it directly to Ride for Roswell. Then you take a screenshot, guys. How do you do a screenshot? Well, on the computer, if you're doing PC, you have your old snipping tool right here. We can go ahead and here's a snipping tool. You would just move this off to the side, hit new. There you go. You got a screenshot. Then you just go here, crop it to so it's just one window. All you can do is hit the check, save, and you save it in there. There you go. You have your screenshot. You message that screenshot to me or to Dre on Instagram, Dre the Geek Dad on Instagram, or Dave's_Dimension on Instagram. Send us that screenshot that you took with the confirmation of the payment. Send us your name, your screen name, and your real name, first and last name. And then you're entered. You're entered in on the wheel. Okay. So far, we have a lot of entries on the wheel right now, courtesy of two very generous people who donated a lot of money already. But if you guys want to win on any of these prizes, one $10 donation gets you entered in on. Get you entered in on all the wheels that we're doing. One $10 donation goes a long way, guys. If you want to donate more than once, you guys can do that. Remember, all this is going directly to the Ride for Roswell to benefit cancer research and treatment, guys. So please consider doing that amazing thing, and we're going to have tons of guests. Dre, being the networking genius that he is, has already acquired many guests, but we're also looking for many more. So if you want to be featured on the 24-hour Stream for a Cure, just message me or Dre. Remember, Dre's Instagram is Dre the Geek Dad, and you can also follow his YouTube channel, Dre the Geek Dad, on YouTube. And guys, we have Allison, Retro Toy Princess. We have several personalities from the clubhouse who are going to be joining us, and much, much more, guys. We have a lot of fun stuff lined up, so please come check it out. Again, it's going to be April 26th. We're doing 24 hours nonstop. It is the 30th anniversary for the Ride for Roswell. And just show you guys. There you go, Ride for Roswell. It is the 30th anniversary. They're doing 30 years, so I said, you know what? Let's do 24 hours. So we'll be going 24 hours nonstop, no sleep, no rest for the wicked, although I will be trading off with one or two hosts so I can use the bathroom, of course, and possibly get some food. But let's go ahead and check out the chat, guys. On this day, I clearly see everything has come to life, a better place, and a broken dream, and we'll... Okay. There you go, David's life, right in the chat. Brother, I'm good, brother. Hope you are well. Hello, Rolando. We got everyone talking to everyone else. We got Millennium Workshop. Millennium, hope you're doing well. Everyone's saying hello to Rex. So, I have a lot of unboxing to do, guys. Let's go back down to sit down mode. There you go. I love my sit down or my stand up desk. I use it for work, and it comes in handy for, when you want to stand up and do some stuff. And by the way, guys, there you go. If you enjoy reading sci-fi with history, you'll love this book I created. This is David's life. He has his own book. The link is right there in chat in case you want to check it out. What's funny, Dave, I sent you a video and then all of a sudden I get you get your live. There you go. Yeah, I was gonna, like I said before, I was gonna do a live yesterday. We had a family event happen, so that supersedes everything else. Supersedes YouTube, supersedes any other obligations. But I still felt that I wanted to do a live this week, especially to help promote Ride for Roswell, Stream for the Cure, which is very important. But we also have some stuff to unbox. I literally have a lot to unbox. So let's... Millennium saying, what's up to Rolando? Ultra Carzil saying, any suggestions on how to remove stains on action figures? Because my AEW Jazzwares CM Punk figure that Mr. B sent to me suffered stains due to dye used on the hoodie. Normally, I would think of maybe a lower strength acetone, but that might just remove the paint itself from the figure. So you might not want to do that. I don't know. I mean, usually clothing you would use like club soda. Maybe have you tried? I don't know what you've tried so far. There is such a thing as stain remover. However, like a Clorox or something. But again, I'm afraid that might neutralize some of the chemicals, some of the paint itself. So what I would do is I would actually hit up a lot of different groups. There's a YouTube channel, Ostradamus Toys. Every Saturday night, he has this big, massive stream, late night, called the Clubhouse. And there are people who are customizers, people who repaint their figures, who do a lot of amazing work, 3D printing, diorama building, custom figures all the time. That's probably going to be your best resource, Ultra. That's probably going to be your best resource, is really going there, hitting them up. Now I want to show off. I've been printing some diorama pieces that Dre requested. I already sent him one of these. Except the original one I just did in white PLA. This is actually, I think this was actually Pet G that I printed this in. It's supposed to be used for like a Superman type figure. He's going to paint these white to give it that kind of crystal look. There, see, Oz is already ahead of me right there. Ostradamus Toys, Oz. He's got some amazing people who come on to his network, known as the Clubhouse, every Saturday night. You can also follow Kenzo's Creations, Toy Connections with a K. There's a whole host of others that you can definitely check out, and they have some amazing content that you can't miss out on, guys. So yeah, I printed up. Let's just show you guys how many of these I did. I'm going to switch cameras really quick. I'm going to stop sharing first. Let's go to camera. Here, we're going to switch to my C922. That way you guys can see the desk. So we have 1, 2, and 3. So these are all going out to Dre, along with some Joe figures that I told him I would hook him up with. Now, any Super 7 fans out there, let me know if there is any Super 7 fans in the back in the chat there. Thank you, Zombie. I do have white Storm Shadow camo. I did finally got me a Cobra Commander. I do have a Venom I need to unbox. Archer's in the chat. Yep, there you go. Kenzo's Creations. He's actually live streaming right now. He does some amazing content. He does resin printing. He does a lot of crazy stuff out there. Hell, I still need to unbox this. Back to the Future accessory kit. I still got Doc. We still got about 20 some odd figures. But to answer Archer's question, I got this for a steal on eBay. See if I can get this open. By the way, to answer your question, Archer, this is a Transformer. Jesus. So yes, we got Archer in the chat. Guys, don't forget every week on Thursday nights, 8:15-ish Eastern, on the Hey Archer channel, Nerd Affiliated. Every Thursday night, and this past Sunday, he actually held service in the afternoon. We had our instead of nerdy coffee, nerdy service. So guys, go ahead and please check out Nerd Affiliated, aka Hey Archer, aka The Real Nerd Busters on Instagram. Please go ahead and check out their merch, all their amazing content, so please don't miss out. Ultra Carzilla, I'm going to interrupt you right there. Archer was streaming at that time, and also, let's be honest, there's so many of us out there in YouTube that we are going to run parallel with other channels. So while he was streaming, there was no way he was going to be able to hop on to another person's stream at that time. So with all due respect, it is what it is. We can't all be at the same place at the same time. We have to work on our content, and sometimes it's going to conflict with other people's content. Okay? So, yeah, that's right. We got Megs. A person was selling this on eBay, got it for about, I think, $25. So I'll say that's a steal, considering what this is going for, like 55 at the time originally when it... So I still have to get me Optimus. I don't have Optimus yet. Obviously, this person, there was a little wear and tear on here, but I don't care. I'm not going to keep it in the box. There you go. But yeah, there you go. We get Meg's alternate heads, different accessories. We got everything in here. Hey, yo, we got Just Jeff in the chat. I do love the gridded background. I mean, take a look at everything we get in here. So obviously we got the loose hands. We got Megatron holding a partially drinked Energon cube, if you will. That's awesome right there. We get his little fusion, almost Gundam-like energy saber. We get his mace. Of course, there's a shorter version of that on the main one right here. Just slightly shorter. Oh, this one's loose. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. So we have a static one here, but then we have the loose one right here. That's awesome right there. I'm loving this. I think this was like a mine or something. I don't recall what this is from. I'm going to have to rewatch G1. Megatron with his little remote control with his mic. Love the damn detail on this. See if we can get this to focus just a little bit better. There we go. That's fantastic. I don't care that they don't transform. I love it. Hey, we got Blue in the chats. Blue. Everyone's saying hello to Blue. We also got one of those freaky little energy creatures. That's the thing I love about Super 7. There's so much that they throw in, even though they're like one-off little things, because I love the Power Ranger stuff that they've done so far. Like we got this potion in like a little chemistry bottle. Friggin' love it. Agreed. One thing about Super 7 boys, lots of fun accessories. I mean, you even have this the little handgun right there for Megs. We get Megs with his Energon. Let me see if I can focus this. Energon just kind of like seeping out of his mouth with a crazy little weird grin. There we go. Set that off to the side. Now, this is my first Transformer Super 7. Arms do not feel too loose. Legs, maybe a little bit. But look at, he's got some bend to him, man. I mean, these are definitely the kind of Transformers you want for posing. So we got his front that comes out for like the Energon. They even have like a little, I don't know how well this is going to translate here, but you got like the little, like almost like a little Energon reflective effect going on right there. But I'm digging this, man. Of course, we have his cannon. The only color detail we have is just back here. Let's see if we can get this to, yeah, pegs onto. It would have been cool if we had like an energy blast that went right here, you know? I'd almost be tempted to put like a little small magnet that fits in the circle here, you know? And then create like, I don't know, 3D print an energy blast of some kind that can just, hit the magnet and Bob's your uncle and there you go. I think that actually would be pretty cool. But this is awesome. I mean, I scored for like 25, 26 bucks. Arm detail, we can do like these kind of movements. Can we get him to stand on? It might be a bit much. Yeah. Oh, we got him. We got him standing on one foot. Okay, it works. It works. Now I got to get Optimus. I definitely need to get me Optimus. There's a few options on let's see here. I think we're better off with we take this off. So there you go. Yeah, I like it. It works. Him holding the chain straight up. It's definitely a thing. Let's just switch back real quick. There we go. Let's just catch up here. As long as non-transforming figures is done right, unlike the yeah, I won't even talk about red. Red is it's an interesting concept for like younger collectors, but I definitely like Super 7 a lot. Super 7 for me, I really like. I know a lot of people don't. There are some people who feel salty about it, and honestly, that's perfectly fine. Just like, hey, like you know me and Ghostbusters, right? There's some people who are only about the real Ghostbusters versus the was it Filmation's Ghostbusters. And honestly, I was a fan of both. I have the Dead Prime Super 7. It looks so accurate to the movie. That's the thing. Do I want to get that? Because if you notice, they didn't do a dead, battle damaged Megatron. They did Megatron right before he is reformatted, which I would have loved if they would have done done the battle damaged one. I think that would be cool. And we actually get Meg's trigger finger right in the gun right there. I mean, this is just straight out from the cartoon. Straight out from the cartoon. Oh, we have peg ports. That is awesome. Which means I should be able to use our obligatory 6-inch figure that I use. Their stands. Let me see. Will that fit? No, it will not. So I'm probably gonna have to print something a little bit smaller. But that looks great. I gotta have him sipping on his gin and juice. Laid back. Okay. Archer says, wait a minute. You like Ghostbusters? Just a little bit. My formerly Afterlife Proton Pack is now becoming a Frozen Empire. For those who haven't seen, let me actually zoom in. Okay, we'll take motion off. Okay. So move my head. And let's zoom in. So if you notice, I changed the iron arm so it has the elbow-like iron arm that wraps around now. I have the yellow bumper, courtesy of Millennium Workshop. And I'm reworking a lot of stuff. I'm trying to make this into a Frozen Empire Proton Pack. I know you're being sarcastic. We were having a conversation about Ghostbusters earlier today in the chat. Oh, Ultra Cardazilla. No, I was being sarcastic with Jeff. He's a Ghostbusters fan. We're all Ghostbusters fans here. I mean, I have my little Funko Pops. I got my Lego Ghostbusters in the Ecto 1 in the back. I got a vintage Ecto 1 with a modified roof rack. I still have a reissue Ecto 1 that I still have in box. I got to decide what I want to do with it. I'm thinking of doing something custom with it. But where do I put it, though? And obviously, I got my HasLab Ghost Trap right behind my head. But yeah, I've been working on. Let's see. Let's zoom in a little bit more. So there you can see. It's mostly. I mean, it's not really stock anymore. I mean, I've done a lot. Original labels are still on. I've replaced the hose with the caution stripe. The ribbon cable's replaced. I still have the original grommets and hoses. Some of that's going to go away, but yeah, I've been working slowly. Been working slowly on it. Yes, I have my ghost grenade. I have my HasLab trap, and of course, I got my crazy little section for Marvel. Oh, but then I have my Ghostbusters, or not my Ghostbusters, but my Back to the Future Hot Toys. Archer, I don't think you've seen those. Doc and Marty with the remote control. And by the way, yes, that is an autographed Michael J. Fox autographed, authenticated Funko. Gotta have all my other stuff. I know a lot of Back to the Future stuff. And I'm still working on organizing the shelves. But there we go. Let's move back to normal tracking. There we go. There we go. I want to talk more about Ghostbusters at Jeff. Go contact Matt Cardone. So you guys can talk more about, since Matt Cardone. Well, he is a Ghostbusters fan. There's a lot of Ghostbuster fans in this chat right now. I mean, Archer has suited up many a times, even him and Mrs. Archer. If Super 7 ever does Matt Cardone, I don't see them doing that. I really don't see them going into wrestling figures because Mattel's busy with wrestling and a whole bunch of others. He says I may get him so he can be featured for my UEW Ultra Elite Wrestling series and team up with Dave. What's Matt Cardona? Matt Cardona, Jeff, do you know who he's a wrestler. He's a wrestler who's also a toy collector and comic book fanatic himself. But what was his WWF WWE moniker? I'm trying to remember right now. Oh, I'm blanking on his name right now. It escapes me. But he kind of envisioned himself as kind of like a YouTuber type wrestler. I can't think of his name right now. It escapes me. But okay, Jeff says he doesn't. He says I don't do wrestler. Apologizes. No worries. Not everyone does. I mean, I stepped out of watching wrestling for like 5 or 6 years, maybe. So I'm still trying to catch up. Zack Ryder, that was his name, and he used to have this little catchphrase, "Woo woo woo," you know it. Let me just pop off Megatron's head. That's something you don't hear every day. There you go. Megatron getting drunk on his energon while brandishing a gun. You gotta love it. Brandishing a gun while he has his cannon. Don't drink and shoot, guys. Don't drink and shoot. Shoot responsibly. There you go. Wrestling so yar. There you go. But guys, yeah, I do dig Super Sevens. I know you don't have all the crazy, insane posability, but I still dig them. And honestly, I used to have a large, well, large for me, anyways. Like I had a bookshelf and a half an entire bookcase and a half of Transformers. I sold them a couple years ago to fund a proton pack that's behind me. Um, but I still have I have some modern Transformers. I have Rodimus, I have Hot Rod, I have Optimus. I also have the Earthrise Optimus. I do have Ultra Magnus. I do want to get one or two other ones, but it's just the prices, and that was before the tariffs and all the other stuff. Um, the prices just weren't worth it to me because Hasbro charges these insane prices just for these figures that are only worth half or maybe two-thirds of the price. So for me, it was kind of like I'll play the long game. If I see it at Ollie's, I'll grab it. The Optimus I have, I picked him up for like $12 at Ollie's, and I think he's going for $40 or $50 regular price. So there you go. Sometimes if you play the long game, you can really score. As I said, Dave, Super 7 has done Matt Cardona figures, and you may never know, but there is a potential we could possibly see Super 7 make. I don't know. See, see, that's the thing. It's one thing to get a wrestler's likeness to get the license to make them, but then you also have to get approval to do Ghostbusters. Now, a few years ago, maybe almost 8 or 10 years ago, Mattel did a line of WWE figures, but I think it was around the time of the 2016 Ghostbusters because they did Shawn Michaels, John Cena, The Rock, and Stone Cold Steve Austin as Ghostbusters. And the fifth figure was a purple version of The Undertaker. He was the big bad ghost that they had to chase. So, I mean, they had to get the license from Sony in order to do that. So that's a question. That is a big question that, if they were to ever do that, they not only have to get the permission for Matt Cardona and whichever wrestling promotion that he's currently doing, whether it's TNA, AEW, or if he comes back to WWE, he's got to get Super 7 has to get the permission and likeness or license from them. Obviously, if Matt Cardona is smart, he probably has approval and say on his own figures, being a collector that he is. And three, you have to have Sony sign off on Ghostbusters. So you got to get permissions from three different sources. So all those have to line up. So for now, I mean, look at it. Mattel is getting Mattel has what? They're getting the DC license right now. They're going to be doing the DC license in 2026. I mean, who's to say? I mean, right now, what Playmates is basically getting the license for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for Power Rangers itself. Uh, Hasbro is basically leasing out the license more or less. Archer, if you're in the chat, please correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, who's to say that Hasbro wouldn't outsource the license to Mattel or to Playmates or to some other toy company for the right price? I mean, right now, for the past several years, they have had Power Rangers in Hasbro, but guess what? They've been extending the license out to 3.0 to do the 1/6 scale Power Rangers. So you have Playmates redoing Power Rangers, the props, and they're also going to be redoing the figures right now. So I mean, it's not to say that it's not improbable. Besides, Hasbro has said it before. They are a gaming company and they are an action figure company, toy company second. And Archer, if you're still in the chat, again, please correct me on any of these standings. But I mean, they can lease it out. So just like with Mondo's making Ghostbuster stuff right now, but they're not Hasbro. But Hasbro has a deal with them, so they're making their monies. Okay, Archer says different. Hasbro has exclusive rights, but I don't think they own it like G.I. Joe. So there you go. And no one's half the battle. But I'm digging Megs. Megs is awesome. I gotta get Optimus now. I have Megs. I gotta get Optimus. But see, if I get Optimus, then I gotta get Grimlock, don't I? And there begins the rabbit hole. Let's see. So we got Tunnel Rat. We still need to unbox. We got pimped out Destro. Wait until you see what I'm going to be making for him. So we got pimped out Destro with his gold gun, gold head, gold chain, burning his money. He's got his animal skins right there. He's got his briefcase. He's got the money in the bank case right there. There you go. Cobra style money in the bank. We still got Alpine to unbox. I don't know about this guy. We got Raptor. We also got the Recon Diver. And I also got some Motu to unbox still. Scareglow. Fisto. Giggity. Adra or Andra. And we got to get Stinkor. So I got this whole wave. I got this for about $42. All 4 figures for $42 on eBay. Sometimes, if you time things just right, you can get some amazing pickups on the eBay. Hey, we just got a bit of a mess I got to clean up. Let's just check the chat. And there's no fate but what we make. Picked up a couple of wrestlers, the final boss, The Rock, and CM Punk. I want the classified green shirt troopers so bad as they put the Black Series Rebel troopers to shame, since the green shirts have swappable parts with different ethnicities. There you go. Sorry, the wife called. Did I answer the question? Well, if you answered the wife, then you answered her question, right? I got I mean, Alpine, I picked him up. I think he's a great figure, although I see that he's dropping in price. I think the accessories are good. I have yet to open him up, but I love it whenever you buy a figure and there's accessories. I think that's always a bonus. Archer. Yes, I got pimped out Destro. I'm thinking of making I can 3D print a certain vehicle, which is a Joe vehicle, but I was thinking of swapping the colors so it matches Destro. So Destro's got his own pimped out vehicle. I think he deserves it. What do you say? What do you guys say we open up a Dreadnought? What's that? I love that figure. One of the GI Joes. I one of the first GI Joes I ever bought. Which one? Alpine? Let me know in the chat. I'm curious. What was the first one you bought? Actually, in a crazy kind of way, This diorama kind of works for him. No, pimp. Oh, yeah, pimped out. Yeah, I just think pimped out Destro would look great. But here's my idea. Let me actually pull up Hasbro real quick. That is, if they are still on sale. Rack. Open up a new tab. Collecting with Cool in the chat. Hey, what's up? We are gonna open up a G.I. Joe figure I've been holding on for a while. We got Dreadnought Buzza. I got another. I have like 2 other Dreadnoughts. I gotta step up my Dreadnought game. I really do. And I have a eBay gift card, so I might just go shopping tonight and pick those up. Don't mind my eyes, allergies and sinuses. But let's go ahead and share the screen. There we go. Let me put my camera display down. So let's go to outlet. Now, Archer, keep pimped out Destro in your head, okay? Wait, have we not addressed the big question? What's the blue machine behind you? Oh, this? Well, let's go ahead and address that. We'll remove this for now. That's my computer. That for the past year and a half, this is the computer I built. This is the grid. I went with I think it's an N7 case. It's technically on a slant. And let me turn off tracking on my, okay, standard. Okay. Turn off tracking. There we go. So just to show you guys, move you over here. And let's zoom in away from my face. So yeah, this is a computer I built. So count the fans. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fans in here. And obviously 3 of them are connected right on there. So I have my CPU cooler. It is an NVIDIA 4070 graphics card. And I actually got that on Amazon for like $560 at the time. So this is like a year and a half ago. I have 64 gigs of RAM, of course, and this machine is the grid. Okay, yes, I went with an all white Tron kind of vibe, white fans, white graphics card, blue cables everywhere through Cable Mod. I just went all out. So this is what I've been using for the past year and a half. You guys have never really actually seen it because usually I'll have my computer right next to me, so it's out of view of camera. I recently when I did the little rebrand, I guess you could call it. Let me fix this here. Let's zoom out. So when I did like the reset up of my display, what I actually wound up doing was, like I said, usually it's underneath the desk or it's like right beside the monitor. I actually got 20, I think it's 20 or 20, I think they're 20-foot HDMI to display ports. So I can have my monitors right here and have the computer all the way in the back. So that way you guys can actually see what I have. A little bit of flash, a little bit of flex. And then, of course, we have the Bamboo P1S with the AMS. Now, when you guys hear me talk about the AMS is that dark kind of round device that you see right there. Holds the filament, feeds different color filaments into it. So I love it. Ooh, got the 5080 machine hooked up to today. Haven't hooked it up yet. Ooh, that's going to be fun. A 5080. Oh, man. Let's see here. I got air purifiers for a few rooms in the house. Allergies are, well, see, here's the thing. In the apartment here, it is wall-to-wall carpeting. We can't have the carpeting really taken out. So I'm kind of stuck with that. Plus, we have 3 cats. It's wintertime. It's still cold here in Buffalo. So the windows are shut. It's supposed to be get up to 50 this weekend, so I'm going to be opening up the window so I can get some air circulation. I do usually better when I have more air coming through. And I am thinking about getting a separate air purifier for the room because I think the air circulation would probably help the figures too. So there we go. Wow to the 5080 or wow to this thing. I love the grid. I freaking love the grid. This thing, I mean, it runs. I have it running silent, but I can also crank up the fan profile so it's really working overtime. I mean, I haven't come across any games that I can't play on it. So let's just put it that way. Freaking love it. I love it. That the printer. I am working on some upgrades for the printer. By the way, I did print that stand right here, the little silver stand you see right there, with the drawers. I printed all that. I'm thinking of replacing it with something else. I'm going to be adding some additional lights to the printer setup. So we'll see how that turns out in a couple more days. But again, guys, anyone who is interested, let me actually pull this up. I need to create a banner. There you go. I want that as a banner. Come on. There you go. So there you go, guys. Stream for a Cure, April 26th. To donate, click the link below. $10 donation gets you in on all the wheels. All you have to do is take a screenshot of your donation, message it to me at Dave's_dimension on Instagram, or you can email me at davesdimension78@gmail.com, or you can also send it to Dre the Geek Dad on Instagram. All you have to do is include your real name, your real first and last name, your screen name, the screenshot of your $10 donation, and you're entered in on the wheel, guys. That's all you have to do. And I think right now we are at 6 or 7 wheels right now. Let me just go through the wheels. Let me pull it up. Where are you? I had the wheel. Where is it now? Cancel. There you go. So we have for Stream for the Cure, we have a Star Wars hot toy, which is going to be the grand prize. We have a Mattel mystery box. We have 2 G.I. Joe mystery boxes. We have a mystery box from Toku Collectibles, who are going to be partially sponsoring. We have a Motu Turtles box, and we may have another box. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes. So we're going to have 6 boxes. We're probably going to do a wheel every 2 or so hours. That's our game plan right now, guys. Wow, to the fan count what 8? There's bigger cases than this. But the thing I love about this case it's on an technically the case itself is on an angle, so it allows for a little bit more uh, airflow, and also you can also do a little bit more cable management if you really wanted to. But this panel comes out, and then this panel comes out, so I do have full access to everything in there, which is another thing that I love. So when you're cleaning the inside, you don't have to worry about like trying to disconnect a bunch of stuff. You slide this one off, and then this one comes out. It's very easy. But yes, I love my little crazy. Got the different animations, of course, different colors. So I gotta have my fun with my technology. Well, so what do you say we open up Buzza? Switch back over to the C922. Slice and dice. Back from the days when Hasbro didn't have Windows. So you guys are curious about the accessories. He's got his baseball bat with the buzz blades right there. We got his chainsaw gun. Little, I don't know what you would call that. Split axe, gun, and a knife, of course. And of course, he's got his backpack. Always hate this stuff. Actually, we'll use our nippers here. Rolando saying hello to Brett. LOL, the old days, windowless. Aaron from Colbane would be having a heart attack if I'm using nippers to open up action figures and not put a Gundam together. Okay, so let's take a look here. Like an anorexic looking it's like if CM Punk was trying to cosplay classic Triple H, but in some weird military fatigues. Yeah, he's pretty posable. He's got his tats right there, of course. I like his badge, his bling that he's got there, you know? Got his holster for his gun, which does move around. That is one thing I like that the Hasbro does is these pads, these accessories, they swivel around. So I like that. I really do. We got his ponytail. Let's break out his accessories. Now, I actually liked these foot lockers that they did, you know, but I have files to print. I can actually print foot lockers for the GI Joe and Cobra figures now, which I do plan on doing. For those who are into 3D printing, you can find them on Maker World. They are free files. I don't have Outback. Ultra Carzil's talking about Outback. So let's just go ahead and put his knife away. This is very flimsy. I'm not too crazy about how flimsy that is, but hey, there we go. See, that's the thing. Baseball bat is bent. I mean, I can bend it back. That's no problem. Even if not, just like a hair dryer on very light air, and you'll bend it back. Hell, I could put this in the middle of a book. Just close the book, and it'll probably bend itself back. I love his weapons, and of course we get the shades. I have heard of some people having issues with his shades. If I have those same issues that everyone else is having, I'm probably just going to do a little dab of glue. Because, I mean, if there's a G.I. Joe character, Cobra character, that is known for having glasses on, you're going to want to keep the glasses on him all the time. Right? Pretty much. We got his handgun. We're just going to holster it right there. Does he have a thought he had like a backpack or something. Nothing was in here. No, that's just showing the details. So I thought that was a backpack or something. My bad. Oh, no, no, no. I'm talking about G.I. Joe's Outback. I'm talking about Marvel Legends Outback Rogue figure from Ollie's. Not sure I know which one you're referring to. I am a little overtired, so I do apologize, guys. But it's a shame he doesn't have any kind of like a peg where he can like. That's what I really think we need is like something to where he can hang this on his back or something like that. Otherwise, we got weapons here that we got too many weapons. He just only got 2 arms. Just research it whenever you have the time, Dave. Okay. I'll think about it. I mean, I guess I could do this, but this looks ridiculous. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to treat this with some heat to strain this out. I like this though. This kind of has like a Walking Dead Lucille kind of vibe. But with a name like Buzza, you got to have him with yeah, his glasses are coming off. I'm going to be putting a little dab of glue on those so we can keep them on him. That's the thing. They do really great sculpting, but the ears are so tight on his head that the arms and glasses don't catch on to the ears. So yeah, I'm probably going to glue these right onto him. Get a little dab of a little bit of super glue. I have to look for some. I know I have it somewhere. Yeah, I'll look for it later. How well does he can he grip onto this? I think he can grip onto this pretty well. Yeah, he can. I just wish we had some storage for the weapons. I mean, there's no way to holster this onto him in any shape or form. I mean, he's got plenty of weapons for days. I mean, we got his knife right here, his handgun right here. We have these cool weapons, but there's nowhere to stow them. I mean, he needs a backpack or some kind of harness on the back for these. So that's a bit of a shame. So guys, it's about 11:15. I know I went live roughly about an hour ago. But I'm gonna kind of call this. I know it's a late stream. Wednesday nights, there's a lot of stuff going on, just like Tuesdays. Um, Yesterday, I was gonna go live around 8 to 8:30. Again, we had a family emergency come up, so uh, that took precedence over everything else. So, what I'm gonna say is, stay tuned to Dave's Dimension. I am planning to do some game streams. I know I've been saying that. Archer's been playing that samurai game, really awesome. Can't wait to see some more gameplay of that. I'm trying to find the right game that's going to engage everybody. That's going to be fun for everyone. That's going to be fun to watch. I mean, I was going to do RoboCop. I've been playing RoboCop. It's fun. It's challenging, um, but I don't know how entertaining it will be for everyone. I would like to pick a game that's going to be multiplayer so other people can join. I think that is kind of the goal. I think that's what we kind of want to ultimately do is I want something that's going to be engaging for people, something that's going to be fun to play. Um, I'm just trying to find something that's just right. I would love to stream Spirits Unleashed, but I know it is in all honesty, it's a niche game. Okay. Not everybody's going to be into watching it. It has its limitations, but it's still fun for like big Ghostbuster fans. But that's the thing, it's niche. It's very niche because if you're not heavily into Ghostbusters, you might not find it attractive, you know? So I'm trying to find the right games. I'm looking at, I could do Fortnite. I mean, that's kind of what a lot of people do, but I want to find something that's a little bit more fun, a little bit more engaging. Me personally, I'm just not a fan of the mechanics of Marvel Rivals. That's just me personally. But but we will find the right game. We're going to try some game streams probably within the next week or two. Again, guys, don't forget, please go to Dave's Dimension YouTube channel, share the announcement about Stream for the Cure, share it to all your friends and family. Again, the links are in the video description below if you want to donate to the Ride for Roswell. Right now, we have about $300 in donations. I want to see if we can possibly crank that up a little bit more. Oh, that's awesome. Blue said he won on a live Ready One figures. There you go. Awesome. But I'm trying to find some games that I think will be fun and engaging for everyone. Because if I do multiplayer games, I will be looking for squads. I will be looking to form up some squads for some regular players, so we can have some fun. Right now, we are looking. It's going to be nighttime streams. Could be Tuesday nights. Could be, who knows? Maybe even Friday or Saturday nights. We'll see what happens. We'll see what works best. Friday nights tend to be hard because of the Outer Dimensions podcast every Friday night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern on the Outer Dimensions podcast channel and also on the Dave's Dimension channel. So, guys, in fact, this week we're going to have Oz from Ostradamus Toys joining us this week for pretty much our bangers from back in the day is what we're calling it. So please enjoy us. Please join us. Blue saying, I'm playing Elden Ring. I'm not sure you want to try that game. Yeah, I've seen Aaron's gameplays of it. I see that it is a rage game. But I was actually thinking of doing and it's a solo game, but I was thinking of doing The Last of Us and then continuing with The Last of Us 2. But we'll see what happens with that, guys. But guys, if you have suggestions of games or anything you want me to do a stream or a video on, please don't forget, you can always message me at Dave's Dimension on Instagram. That is Dave's_Dimension. You can also, let's just throw that right there. Hold on. Let's fix this. There you go. Banners. So there we are at Dave's_Dimension on Instagram. Ignore the PayPal right now. Twitter at Dimension Daves. And of course, Dave's Dimension 78 at gmail.com, guys. So don't forget that. Don't forget to check out the link in the video description below for the Stream for the Cure, Ride for Roswell. Donate $10 to Ride for Roswell. Send me your first and last name, your screen name, a screenshot of your donation, and you'll be entered in on the Stream for the Cure giveaway wheels. One $10 donation. One gets you entered in on all the wheels, including the Star Wars Hot Toy, which is going to be our grand finale prize giveaway. So, guys, please stay tuned. Come support the channel. Dave's Dimension, the channel where chaos and insanity will always reign supreme, and your home for tech, toys, and talk, guys. And don't forget, we will be doing gaming streams eventually soon. I just got to find the right game and figure. I got to just kind of, there you go. Got to love the camera. And also, I need to find the right balance and the right setup and overlays for the game stream itself. So, guys, until next time, this is Dave from Dave's Dimension saying, keep on busting. And you know what I'm going to say. I say it every single time. I will always catch you on the flip side. Take care, guys.
Step into Dave's Dimension so wild, where chaos rules and sanity's exiled. Tech, toys, and gadgets fill the air. Superheroes talk without a care. In this realm of wires and might, late night sessions feel so right. Insanity's dams we all let